Alright, so I guess I'm just taking a peek this way because it looks like it wants to take me further south when I want to go north. And they got a lot of no trespassing signs for private property on this dune. Seems a little silly to me. Danger. No hang gliding. Alright. Yeah. So this goes to Monterey. That's Monterey on the water. It's a little hazy because it's raining and I can't keep this camera is not rainproof. So, alright, just confirming that I can't go this way to the right. This trail only leads over to Monterey. Monterey's interesting, but man, their guys are so tough on parking overnight. I can't win. Oh, it's dragging a two-wheeled vehicle through here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to just go back. Yeah, I think I understand why I saw those munition stations, and it's because this is an old fort of some kind. Fort or dunes. So maybe mostly a munitions holding area. Remnants. Oh, yeah, the storage bunker. That's what I saw. Yep. So they're probably empty now. Storage bunkers. Yeah, those will be coming up kind of like the first thing to see, actually. Alright. So there's this sign that says don't enter, but I can't read that sign in there. So you could tell which sign went up first, I'm sure. This one looks pretty old anyway. You can barely see it. Smith's blue butterfly, species wholly dependent on buckwheat plants. Small rare butterfly, Central Coast, blah blah blah, females, males. The African ice plants, yeah, that's not endangered. Black legless lizards, otherwise known as snakes. Smith's blue butterfly, yeah. Alright, they're protecting it. See, this is why the ocean is a gold mine. Everything in the ocean and on the beach is endangered. So, sitting on a gold mine. Before I scare them away, there's a couple of California condors or vultures up on top of this structure in the military base. And this is outside of the fenced-in area. So this is some kind of a military structure. This is the old fence. Not much to it. Must have been quite a job to be beach patrol. You know, I did type in museum to see what museums were available, but nothing that's dedicated to this military base. Maybe there really wasn't much to it. I see, okay, it's not really a museum then. They got this self-discovery set up. These ordnance places have some kind of a smokestack on the end there. On number 9, it looks like they've had to repaint over a lot of graffiti. And it's not its original appearance. It looks fairly new. They're fairly new, but abandoned. Something that really boggles my mind right now is how that wall of sand develops without any vegetation on it like all the others. I'm not too interested in climbing it, but I see a fence down there by it now. Not sure what to make of that. See, the thing that doesn't make sense to me is how this has buried that fence. Is there a human activity going on? Then there's clearly some growth working its way up the sand hill, but it's growing kind of slowly. I don't know if many people come here, but I just left my tracks in this protected area. This sand formation, there's a lot of human activity, but some of it's got nature to blame for it. See the highway off in the distance, bunker over there. I hung out on them tubes while it rained Forecast said it should be clear for the next few hours. Large piece of metal, more of those pipe things with plenty of graffiti. Walking all over these things, but these succulents, they're called something else. You just, oh wow, where's that water coming from? Some kind of a drainage. They threw all kinds of rocks and stuff in there, and it's just starting to drain because it's not even reaching the ocean. This area is supposed to be kind of like protected or something. I'm a little curious if I could bicycle on that beach. I think it might be possible. I just be increasing the rust activity tenfold. The weather feels okay. It'd be a good temperature to take a bath, actually. You got privacy right here and take a bath. So since this area is so restricted and in between the cities. So the graffiti artists make sure to use some nice color. It's hard to say when they did all this. So this tide might actually be low. Looks like it might go up higher, and the sand is way too loose. Yeah, all around. It's not fit for bicycling. So being so close to this beach, it reminds me of the fear I used to have of having that one wave come and get me. It's always been a big fear. The sneaker wave. See, I'm digging into the sand pretty deep. This is not a very, oh, those are some big waves. See, I'm moving further and further away. I think the tide is rising. The ducks out there, the birds that are swimming in it, have no problem with it. See, there's other footsteps. People also sinking deep into the sand walking around here. I just had to get a little further away. Got too close. This is where the other people are walking. It's a good safe distance. So the waves are pretty dangerous around here. And they have to put that sign. They don't put that sign at, just anywhere. They are pretty intimidating. Incredibly colorful around this beach. That could be because they're putting a lot of effort into protecting the area. Just keep people corral the humans so we don't walk off the path, because there probably were several paths. I don't like the fencing like this, and it looks fairly new. The posts look pretty new, and you can expect more corralling in the future. Maybe even charging money to go through this corridor. It's quite a long corridor. They put a lot of effort in. I'm guessing people are attracted to surfing the dangerous waves. That was too hard. First they protected that building over there with fencing all around it. And now they've got this new fencing to prevent you from even reaching that first fencing. Fort Ord Dunes Park. Alright. We're housed. Alright. Oh wow, look at that color picture. Interesting. I get the feeling this road might have been a perimeter road for the military base, maybe on the outside of the fence. Here's some old flagpole. There's some tall building and shorter building off in the distance. This fort took up a lot of space. I wouldn't doubt it if one of the reasons why they are protecting this area with all this warning sign stuff is because of metal detector people coming out here looking for old ordinances or old metal military stuff, because it really looks like a lot of activity occurred out here. Here's a sign to explain a little more. Firing range. Hundreds of thousands. Wow. Hundreds of thousands. So that road behind them might be this road, and they're firing into the water, firing into the dunes, which are off in the distance there. They're talking about wanting to protect this area, but look, they cut the limbs down on these trees. They're cutting the limbs on these trees. So what's up with that? I bet this wire fence is kind of highlighting where the military base fencing was up, because it's ending here, and it started in Seaside, and there's nothing here. They don't care about protecting this now. So they're protecting the military base, the old military, like whatever they claimed. Clearly, on this road, they only allow bicyclers and walkers. That nice gate to stop the cars. Sunset, when it gets dark, everything you do is illegal.
Quieren otro bolero, una chamaca, una mucha joven de edad, va a querer otra cosa y lo sabemos todos. Sí, pues. Pero ¿por qué tú quieres, o sea, por qué más bien ustedes?
A ver, tú haces la misma pregunta. Tú sabes.
¿Sabes? Por ejemplo, yo en mi caso, que digamos me casé con una persona, pues me gana con 8. No quizás es así, pero los 8 son 8.
Ese amigo.
Million soldiers passed through here between the World War II Desert Gulf in 1992, 1991. That's a lot of soldiers over about 60-year period of time. So they had a lot going on here. Sewage treatment plant for the soldiers, most likely. Looks like sewage. Oh, you can sneak in if you want. That's how the graffiti artists got their stuff all over the place. Oh yeah, you can smell it too. People got important things to say on the walls. How many of these ground squirrels were target practice for the soldiers? That's what I want to know. Hundreds of thousands or 2 million soldiers. Ground squirrels probably didn't dare step foot on the base. I gotta say, this trail is much better than that caged-in one next to the highway. Got 2 of them. How convenient. Fragile home. Of course. It's an ocean. The legless lizard. Yeah, that's... So this is more of an updated sign. But that other sign is like 5 miles away. Practically in Seaside. My car is in Marina. Not sure how far away I am. I'd be curious where they found to be a better spot in replacement for this military base for training soldiers. I know they scaled back on the number of soldiers, but maybe they're the ones. Maybe the base in Leavenworth and other places increased their capacity. Could that fence along the highway be the perimeter for the military base? Maybe that's where it extended to, right along the highway, and then the trail on the outside that I took. And then this would be all enclosed in the military base. So this is the northernmost part. And it's gone through some changes, mostly losing buildings due to erosion. 4 miles, wow. They lost the Stillwell in 2003 due to environmental assaults. 15 firing ranges, storage bunkers. Yep, and then I started south. So there's an end of the trail and it's locked. I don't know where I can go through. Climb the fence. I don't know where I go back. I was just enjoying the sights, and now I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, I see. Okay, this driveway up here. It's a dead end this way though.